The car. Van Michael. Van Leasing. With my hustler Pennsylvania. You already know. The hustle real.
This is us for me. I just came to make the money pile. Let me show how to hustle by the pound. This is us for me. I done traveled over dozen miles. Let me show how to put this shit down. Nigga, this is us for me. I just came to make the money pile. Let me show how to hustle by the pound. Nigga, this is us for me. I done traveled over dozen miles. Let me show how to put this shit down. Nigga, this is us for me. What's the time? You can see me on my grind. This is us for me. I just came to make the money pile. Let me show how to hustle by the pound. Nigga, this is us for me. I done traveled over dozen miles. Let me show how to put this shit down. Nigga, this is us for me. I just came to make the money pile. Let me show how to hustle by the pound. Nigga, this is us for me. I done traveled over dozen miles. Let me show how to put this shit down. Nigga, this is us for me.
How I do this shit, hustle hard. They move them bricks. You ain't touching money or getting paid and you ain't doing shit. Ask me how a nigga know. I've been through this shit before. Done lost a stack and got it back. Now that's just how the hustle go. Made me what I am. Now I'm ballin' like I'm supposed to be. Arizona native on the plug. Get that trophy fee. You ain't gotta tell it, but you just gotta sell it. Cause once they smell that loud, yeah, your customers will inhale it. And now they back again. Couple bitches and they friends. And now they buying triple. I'm just ballin' off the dribbles. And he bars on them Skittles. It don't matter what it costs. Clientele out this road 2 days, we get it off. I'm a worker and a boss. Need that go, we sellin' nines. But if your money low, I break you off and sell a line. Reggie Miller keeps them dimes for them old head niggas. ETL, I'm with them strippers selling codeine.
This is us for me. I just came to make the money pile. Let me show how to hustle by the pound. Nigga, this is us for me. I done traveled over dozen miles. Let me show how to put this shit down. Nigga, this is us for me. I just came to make the money pile. Let me show how to hustle by the pound. Nigga, this is us for me. I done traveled over dozen miles. Let me show how to put this shit down. Nigga, this is us for me. I did that. We ain't stopping till we buy niggas. Show me where your biz at. Your crib at, your biz at. We always check this squeeze now. Eat some Carolina, y'all always been my biz now. This ain't getting overtime, but I pay it overtime. Quarters in the quarters, order that's the man quarter. You know we get the clientele, and no matter what we sell. On the block, I fuck the copy, being at the JBS. Yeah, you know we make it matter. He don't need no paper trailer. Only way to find out when hating niggas start to tell. Getting killed, nigga. I'm fucking still, nigga. Never give it away, but it's in you trying to stack a meal, nigga. I'm been real, nigga. Now it's about these bills, nigga. We deserve to live, nigga. House up on the hill, nigga. Quarterback, the back of the back, you running back like that day. I'm trying to put this in your grave. All about us, this is us for me. I just came to make the money pile. Let me hustle by the pound, nigga. This is us for me. I done traveled over dozen miles. Let me show how to put this shit down, nigga. This is us for me. I just came to make the money pile. Let me show how to hustle by the pound, nigga. This is us for me. I done traveled over dozen miles. Let me show how to put this shit down, nigga. This is us for me.
24/7, 365. Yeah, the blood don't stop, nigga. We said he is. You know what I'm saying? Stay consistent, my niggas. Stay out there on that motherfucking grind, nigga. You don't let nobody motherfucking stop you. You don't let nobody tell you that you can't. Nigga, you go out there and you go hard in the motherfucking paint, nigga. Hustle hard, nigga.
To the beginning.
And welcome to the motherfucking morning grind.
What it do, y'all? Man, it's Tuesday. Welcome to the morning grind at lunchtime. It's your boy Van Michael, man. How y'all feeling, man? Yeah. How you feeling, Stick?
I'm feeling good, brother. You don't get into the microphone, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn that.
That's what you understand, that, brother.
But yeah. What up, man? That's the morning grind, Stick.
Morning grind, man.
Hey, man, you know what?
Another Tuesday. Episode 22.
Man, that's a blessing, man.
It's a blessing, man.
Thank God for another day. Thank God for another episode. You know what I mean? Just thank God for a whole lot, even the small things, man. You know what I mean? Even the small things, man. You know what I mean? It's been a lot going on. It's been, you know what, Stick? It's been one hell of a grind this summertime, man. One hell of a grind, man. You know what I mean? Seems like it's always gotta stay prepared because you never know what might pop up all of a sudden, unexpected. You know what I mean? But one thing I am learning, though, Stick, is to always, you know what I mean, thank God and try to stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready, man. You know what I mean? Right. Try to stay ready so we ain't gotta get ready, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And
keep the sword sharp.
Right, keep the swords sharp, keep the shield ready, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, man, you know what I'm learning, Stick? I'm learning that, man, we on a battlefield in life, man.
Oh, yes, we are.
We on a battlefield in life, you know what I mean, spiritually, on a battlefield, financially, on a battlefield, all the elite. Survival. Just
survival,
trying to survive.
you know what I'm saying?
Sexually.
Changing our gender.
It's a battlefield, man. Everything is a battlefield, too.
A lot of moments.
You really got to protect yourself nowadays.
On Netflix.
Hey, and protect your energy, you know what I mean?
Kid cartoon, the queer duck.
Right.
They got.
Take that off. My niece is trying to watch this.
Yeah,
They got the queer duck. Oh wow! I didn't even know they putting it in cartoons now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They using cartoons
using
like
cartoons. They using all of that. All of these things.
Oh wow!
But it's like
That's crazy.
All of these things are just to kind of throw you off and distract
That's like
you.
a gangbanger having a gangbanging cartoon.
Right.
Hey,
and we know.
You know what I'm saying?
And we know.
They want gangbangers to have gangbanging cartoons.
Yeah,
We gonna show you niggas how to bang.
hey, that's like
Very influential. You know what I mean?
How you doing, brother?
But it's very influential. I mean, those
You on
cartoons.
the way? You talking about the barber?
Yeah.
Yes, he should be here at. You should be here at about 11.
But you know, those cartoons, they're very influential. I mean, how many adults do you notice and see that still watch cartoons when they catch it? It draws them in. I watch cartoons.
Yeah. When I was
When it's
little,
on TV?
depending on the cartoon.
Yeah.
when I was little, I just watched just because it was a cartoon.
Right.
I'm watching The Simpsons.
Like if it was a cartoon that was on, I'm watching.
Watching it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
catchy, you know what I mean?
it's crazy that for people that not allow the kids to just be kids, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't use your cartoon to try to brainwash or manipulate situations and shit. Let the kids be kids, man. Shit.
Now that's where they starting at because they say 0 to 7 is the programming. From 0 to 7.
Dwayne Wade changed the gender of his child before the gender of his child can actually realize what anything was about.
What he was, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's
what they say.
That's
0
not
to
righteous,
7.
man. Let the kid be a kid, man.
Like that. And the world and society.
What you
applauded.
decide to do with your life, with your grown ass, is what you decide to do with your grown ass.
My thing is,
let that kid be a kid, though.
right. And my thing is
Shit.
they're on other things they're not allowed to make an executive decision on. So how are they allowed to make an executive decision on sexuality? Like I heard a situation that a man takes his son to the doctor, and I guess physical checkup, you know, whatever it might be, but I had to go to the doctor. You know what I mean? Get a checkup, and the doctor asks, I think it's a 5-year-old, what do you identify as? And I'm like, hold on, shouldn't that be, all this should be going through the parent.
Oh, we just moved some furniture.
Yeah, why you asking the kid?
You, that, they're
Why you-
not,
why you-
they can't sign off on anything else.
What's his name on the
They
paper?
can't make any
you,
decisions.
You trying
so
to confuse him, like,
Right,
what
why-
am I?
why-
Nigga? You
right.
know what he is. He's a boy.
he's a boy. You know what I mean?
On the paper, nigga.
Well,
Yeah.
my thing is why on everything else has to need a parent signature, parent approval, this, that, and ever, but this piece that's been coming about, why is it that they can make their own choices?
Yeah, it's,
But anything else, I'm held responsible as an adult parent. You know what I mean? But they can pick and choose what it's just, You know what I mean? And I say that to say this is because it's a battlefield. There's a lot of things going on out there that can influence your kids and influence us as adults. You know what I mean? Really take us away from some of the focuses that we really need to be on. You know what I mean? And I don't know everybody's journey, everybody's task and stuff like that, but I do see a lot of things out here that can really distract a person, hinder them a lot. You know what I mean? Of not knowing. You know what I mean? And my dad said to me, and he was like, "Hey man, just don't get distracted. Don't let them distract you." And I'm like, "Man, what you mean
they try to
distracted?"
distract.
But
You really think
I,
about it with social
as I get older, I pay more attention on the spiritual level of things that can be distracting that you don't need. Everything and everybody can't go where God might be wanting to take you to the next level of your life. It doesn't say God already has
Everybody blessings your blessings ain't meant for everybody.
Everybody, yeah, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
God already has it mapped out for you what
God
your
want to
destiny
give it
is.
to you. You know what I'm saying? He want to give it to you.
Right. And as God is blessing that person or blessing you and I, you know what I mean? Maybe also at the same time, he's trying to show that, hey, I'm trying to get you to a new level of self.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody you thought was going to be with you
Ain't gonna be coming with you.
ain't going to be coming with you.
That's why they're not around you no more now.
Right. You know what I mean?
You're prepped for it.
So, and I'm saying a lot of this of paying attention to like the signs. I know we talked about that last week, paying attention to some of the signs of life and what's going on around you, you know what I mean? And some of the energies that you come across, you know what I mean? Everybody ain't good and everybody ain't bad, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm learning to pay more attention to those small things and those signs, like those shits matter, you know what I mean?
So the little things matter.
Right. So what I've been learning is learning how to pray. I've always, you know what I mean, grew up in church and everything else, you know what I mean? But really learning how to pray, and like you said last week, Stick, is being specific with your prayers. And also at the same time, being careful what you ask for, you know what I mean? Because God will answer you, you know what I mean?
Stop asking when you ask.
Right, you know what I mean?
That's the power of prayer. Don't ask for the same thing over and over and over again. Hey, God, you got me? Okay, cool. And that faith that you got, that he got you, is
Right.
trying to be as far as you can go.
Right.
If you keep constantly asking, then you kind of doubt yourself.
Right. You gotta have faith, you know what I mean? And prayer and learning to manifest, you know what I mean? A lot of things. And I've noticed, like, even in some of the music that I've made, Stick, like, I rap about something and then it comes to fruition. And it's like, whoa, bro, I didn't even, and just learning how powerful the words that come out of your mouth can be. You know what I mean?
You can speak things into existence.
Tuning into your inner powers of
Yes.
self. You know what I mean?
You can speak things into existence.
Right.
And in a good or negative way.
Good or negative.
You know what I'm
Good
saying?
or bad way. You know what I
Words,
mean?
power of words is powerful.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
very.
You can say some, man, you can
Right.
say some fucked up shit, and then the next thing you know, buddy gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
He said, buddy,
What
gone.
the fuck? What the fuck?
Right.
What happened?
He said, what happened?
You know what I'm saying?
Boy,
You gotta be careful with
Be
your
careful
words.
what you speak, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, I think society should realize that all men ain't thugs. A lot of these cats that's out here right now that's influenced by wanting to be a thug don't realize the element and error of where we were born. The 80s, baby. Niggas didn't wake up one day grips. This shit happened.
Yeah, this is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gang
she-
chose
she
me,
get in it.
nigga.
You know what I mean? She don't
Gang
wake up
chose
like,
me,
"I'm
nigga.
good."
right.
You gotta ride this shit out.
Oh shit, yeah.
Straight, real talk.
Straight up.
That's Very true. And you know, and a lot of us,
It's
come
crazy.
from.
You just make it look good.
A lot of us come from the struggle. A lot of us come from fucked up situations, fucked up ways of living, or fucked up situations with some traumas. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, nigga. I was in Dare and all that shit. Dare.
Oh, yeah.
Great program and shit
Right,
at
right.
school and
I
shit.
used
I
to have
was,
the little black shirt with the aqua green letters on it with great.
yeah, I was honest
still
student and
smoking
shit, all that shit. Like, nigga, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, they don't even have that program
It's
anymore, man.
ridiculous.
You realize that everything we grew up with, these kids don't have. They took God out of school real quick.
Right.
I noticed that they don't have the rec system center like they used to have.
Oh yeah, the rec center programs and stuff like that.
They
They
used
used
to
to go
have
to.
summer.
Well, I mean,
Well, Maryville got
Summer
one
school,
over here
yeah,
at the
they do.
at the park. Maryville got one in that indoor gym.
Yeah, at Desert West.
Well,
Desert West.
No, at the Glass House.
the Glass House, the one right here on 51st.
Right.
They got one right there where you could go in there. But I haven't been in
Hey,
Desert
right
West in
where
so long. It's
Maryville Movies used to be at Maryville Mall.
Yeah.
Any of y'all remember Maryville Movies, Maryville Mall? Then you know how old I am. You know what I mean?
50 top.
No.
Nah,
Remember that?
50. Yeah, I remember
Oh,
that
yeah,
one. I remember that one.
I had to keep that little motherfucker, bro. Badass fucking kid, bro. I used to be a nigga palace like, how much? Oh, I got you. I love it.
Huh.
It's the Nickel Palace.
Hell yeah, that's bro. I'm hot.
Right, man. So just learning to take negative and turning it positive also. You know what I mean? Prayer, manifesting, learning to take negative and learn how to turn it positive. You know what I mean? Because in life, you can deal with a lot. And a lot of stuff can be negative. A lot of negative stuff can come your way. And I'm learning it's just all in the way that you react to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so the way you, your mind state.
Right. Your mind frame, your mind
Like,
state,
you
your
get-
mindset.
Certain situations can make you feel like you lost,
Right.
but it's your mind state that can get you out of that situation if you take it as a loss. It's all how you take it.
All how you take it. You know what I mean?
You know
And,
what I'm
and then
saying?
sometimes I might not have seen it right away. All I've seen right away was the negative. The negative, the negative, the negative, the
'cause
negative of the situation.
There's always a way to win, to figure out how to solve this problem. It's like a
Exactly.
math problem.
But how are you looking at the
How,
equation right now?
how I'm gonna figure this shit out.
Right.
How I'm gonna get this shit done, because
And I've done that. I'm like, damn, I got a problem. But all I'm looking at is the negative. You know what I mean?
a lot of issues and shit, particularly in life, normally have something to do with some amount of money that you need to do something with.
Right.
So it's like, how the fuck I fit to get this money? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's that question that always
And
popped
me,
in
I
your
would
head.
start naming up all the stuff that's stopping me from getting it or standing in
Yeah.
the way of, instead of thinking more, say,
That's how you program.
solution-wise. You know what I mean? And me, I've learned. You know what I mean?
We all went to a school where
I've learned myself, like, when a problem comes up, I'll talk shit about it, get it off my chest, get it off my shoulder so it don't get me down, and go after the task and get it done. You know what I mean? And I've always learned to take negative and turn it positive, even with being raised in certain situations, not having a father around. You know what I mean? And those are some tough tasks, but you have to learn how to turn it positive. You know what I mean? So I know that's real important, and I'm always trying to teach my son, because he's next growing up, having to deal with life, having to deal with people, having to deal with energies, him getting to learn himself and growing as a person, growth and development with him from a teenager to a young adult. You know what I mean? So just that's one thing I've wanted to talk about today, is just learning how to channel the energy and turn the negative to positive. And it doesn't always happen right away. You know what I mean?
No. But faith without works is dead.
Dead.
So you
Exactly.
definitely got to do something.
You got to do something about it.
Got
What
to
you gonna
do
do?
something. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
You gonna hold them or you gonna fold them, nigga? Shit. Nigga, you gotta.
You gonna hold them or you gonna fold them? Like,
Shit.
what's
Nigga, you
right?
got a motherfucker. You gotta.
You
You
ain't
better
gonna
not
sit
fold.
here, boy. That
Better
shit
not
gonna
fold.
keep beating up on you, like.
Shit. So.
Martin Luther King got wrote, and I used to always remember this passage, bro. Fuck me up, 'cause I didn't understand it until one day I was getting convicted. No lie. And it hit me. I'm already going to prison, so it's cool. But he said, you can't stop the birds from flying over your head. You can stop them from making a nest. And when I read it, it was just like,
Yeah.
When that gavel dropped,
said you can't stop the birds from flying over your head, but you can't stop them from making a nest in your head.
Keep them bird ass niggas away from you as far as possible.
Right. Keep them out your head. Keep them out your space.
Powerful, you know what I'm saying? Like it resonated with me a lot now with how I maneuver out here.
Yeah, how you move, yeah.
Like, I feel like if you was there before me, like for real, because I've done a lot for people and I ain't never asked for nothing back. I ain't never asked for a pat on the back. That's
Yeah.
how I am, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
Lessons just came. They start falling in my lap, bro. To the point where I didn't even question it no more. It's
That's
like,
where you just keep going. You know, it's just yeah, it's like what Ben Michael say, shut up and work.
Shut up and work.
Just-
Sometimes you gotta keep going,
Yeah,
bro.
sometimes
You
you-
gotta
yeah.
keep going. You can't, you know what I mean? Or at least don't let it change your mind frame. Because
It's almost like basketball. It's like get
Right.
back on D.
Get back on D.
Get back on
Fuck
D.
that
You gotta
turnover.
hurry up.
But then sometimes
Get back.
Fuck that missed shot, okay?
But sometimes you get foggy minded, bro, when you actually ahead. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, bro.
That true.
You ahead and you got that lead and you see that fucking lead. You looking back and that motherfucker way back there. Sometimes we get stagnant, bro, and we just hit cruise control. You feel
Nigga
me?
turn into the rabbit and shit.
You don't want to turn into
You
the
don't want to
rabbit.
turn into the rabbit in this race.
Get to chilling and laying and staying and shit.
You buy.
That
Right.
turtle coming.
That turtle out there, nigga, goddamn, nigga,
That
like,
turtle always coming, man. The turtle consistent.
or paying attention to the signs, and so you, because I think some cats don't realize they winning in a situation.
And sometimes God blind you from the signs.
I think
Man.
sometimes,
Sometimes you be this close to the finish line,
right,
and then you quit.
right,
Sometimes God blind you from the signs. It's purpose, bro.
yeah,
Think about you, young Ben Michael, 19,
You just gotta push.
with millions.
You just gotta push through the shit.
Fucked up.
Because
Think a young stick high in his prime.
There's been a lot of
hair
times-
slicked back in the ponytail with millions.
there's been a lot of times in my life that I can say I actually wasn't trying. Like I wasted all my 20s.
right.
All my 20s,
Don't get
every year in 20. Every year of 21, 20,
22,
20,
right.
all the way to 29
You
probably.
said you wasted it though. You were just figuring it out.
No, I really wait.
You still got lifespan.
If I could have had the mindset I had while I was 30,
Right, the
while I was
focus.
20,
Right.
then I'd probably be. I would probably have $1 million by now.
But sure, you got your phone.
Right,
know what I'm saying?
the focus and some of the things that might have distracted
Some
us.
things only matter to me.
You know what I mean?
The respect matter more than the money.
I feel you.
First, you know what I'm saying? So we were front line for certain type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that mentality held a nigga back.
Right.
And then once our nigga got 30 and realized that a nigga was gonna be, God was letting that nigga live.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying,
You know how to make
coming
it
up,
30, he like,
seeing
shit.
so much death in the city. A lot of certified niggas, a lot of real niggas died in the era of the 90s and through the 90s and through. Yeah. So, but not as often.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the 90s was an era that was dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing to make it out of that. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker made it to a time machine and and went back to the 90s,
Yeah,
nigga. You
yeah.
be trying to race back to that motherfucker,
Yeah,
nigga.
'cause
Get out of there.
Making it to 30, it did make us stop and look and realize, like, yo, nigga, we really beat the odds, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we beat the odds.
Beat the
bro.
odds.
Like, man, shit, fuck it. Now I'm a nigga trying to live and have some things.
Yeah, trying to have some shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Parole officer at Fry,
Yeah.
about 2 weeks back, and like we kind of locked eyes. I didn't really say nothing to him, you know what I'm saying? I kept moving, but he walked up to me. He was like, I had my work uniform on. He was like, man.
Goddamn right.
He was like, he was shook. You feel me? And it's like, I didn't know what he was gonna say. Something.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's up? He was like, he go, I'm retired now, and I was like, congratulations. And he's like, whoa. He's like, you're not the same. I was like,
What he
nah,
thought?
I'm
He
not.
thought you was gonna be
probably thought
thugging
I
and
was
shit?
gonna be belligerent, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, whatever. And I'm like, I actually thanked him. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I was like, thank you, bro, because it was time he could have sent me back to the penitentiary.
And he
was like,
didn't.
You know what? I'm gonna put you in the halfway house. And that broke. Oh God.
He said that's probably worse than the pinta.
Right,
Right, worse than the pinta. Nigga, send me to the pen, nigga.
It's a halfway house.
Bro, I ain't never had to practice restraint ever in my damn life. So I hit a halfway house, bro. Oh, that broke me.
Growth and development.
It broke.
God damn.
It made you grow, right?
It broke me.
It broke you down, but built you up, though, right?
To why I never put myself in that position.
Exactly. It had to.
Goddamn
Sometimes in life,
Hey, that's how I felt like when I went to jail.
right? You gotta break a nigga
This
down.
ain't meant for me.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie
meant for
to
me,
you.
nigga. I don't follow none of the rules around here, nigga.
All them,
You can't
all this politics and
can't lock
shit.
me up and think that I'm following rules.
The politics, I can get behind. I can get beside.
No, I'm talking about police, nigga.
like-
Police think they can talk to me crazy, nigga.
Yeah,
They got
nah.
a place for a nigga like me, nigga. Fuck you.
The whole.
Nah,
Yeah.
I just,
Nigga, I sit in a little box by myself doing my workout, nigga.
right.
Shit.
It was more drugs in the halfway house that I was in than it was in the penitentiary. I ain't bullshit.
Right.
Now, I ain't telling nobody. Keep it
He said I ain't telling
Nobody
nobody.
gonna be talking to
The
me
dude that
like
was running
this
the
in
halfway
here.
house,
Right.
he was, you know what I'm saying? He was sticking and moving. You feel me?
Right.
I got him good. Oh, you sticking and moving? I'm the stick. I'm gonna show you how to move. I'm in here. I'm connected. You know what I'm saying? Connect forward, bro. I'm gonna hit my homeboy because I see what you're doing. Let me get in on this so we both can be free. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I remember like probably about 2 months in, I ended up buying a car. He ended up buying a car.
Yeah.
And then I seen him on it. He was on this, he was on this shit.
He was on the drugs.
The Jeep, like stupid tough. You know
Hold
what
on,
I
he
mean?
was selling it at first.
And then he was on it. When I came in, because I was getting like, you know what I'm saying, a good bundle of it. So I guess he wasn't nickel and diming it like that no more. He had a little, he ain't had to pinch. He was.
So wait.
I was already smoking.
So y'all trapping out of the halfway house.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna say where the address.
No, you ain't gotta do all that. You ain't gotta do all that. Hey, Stick, Stick, you hear this nigga, man? This nigga said
behind the police department.
he trapping out the halfway house.
I did that shit for like a year. He had me in the halfway house for a year.
Hey,
Shit, well, most people in the halfway house is probably
Everybody
doing drugs, nigga.
Hey, I was the only one.
Well, don't they got to do a UA or
I was
something?
the only one in there not on drugs, and I was pissing for everybody, and I was charging them $50 for the piss.
Ah, hell yeah.
wow, and serving them.
I was the only one in there that didn't do nothing.
Well, see,
Didn't drink, you know, I fucked alcohol. I didn't do nothing. I was in the motherfucker.
So you had to clean ass piss.
$50 on every walk, near every random nigga. Boy, I got you. Hit me with that 50.
Man.
Yeah.
but we talking about that because you, like you said, you ran into your parole officer.
Yeah. And he talked about that. He was like, he had the halfway house all just messed up, and I couldn't prove it. I was like, bro, I was messed up.
So he was on you.
He knew.
Yeah.
He was like, you know, I'm proud of you. I like to see you. I thought you would be a drug dealer move. I was like, nah, man, I'm a supervisor at my job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was
So
in
he's
college
seen
when I was
the
in prison.
growth and the
You know what I
development.
mean? Yeah, I didn't go to prison and just kick it. I actually went to
Right.
college in prison.
Went to
I'm an
college in
engineer.
prison?
I'm an engineer. I'm good.
Wow.
I'm fucking good, bro. I'm straight. I'm blessed. I survived. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, I feel like tearing up. I'm like, man, it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, tragedy and triumph, nigga. Like, that's what it is. You know, I can't push it. And then,
Right.
like,
Gotta
I
keep
kept
going.
walking, I turned around. He's telling his wife, like, oh, I had him, man. Woo, woo.
You gotta
I
keep
see the
going.
excitement in him, bro. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
He
yeah,
going back,
yeah, yeah,
talking to
yeah.
My wife, like, hey, I seen my whole parole law shit. Like, what? I'm like, he was super surprised.
Wow, yeah.
Teardrops removed. I don't have my teardrops no more. So it's like
Right.
everything that he thought that he you know what I mean? Like it's not. It's
Damn.
It's different. You know what I'm saying?
So
hit
you
way
had
different.
some ink removed too?
Yeah, it hit way
Wow.
different, bro. It hit
Man,
way different.
hey, that
It hit
God is powerful.
And
though,
that was
man.
on your face.
on my face.
Wow.
God is powerful, man.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, I mean,
Was it the pain of a tattoo or
it
what?
hurt more getting that motherfucker off than it was getting it.
It hurt more to get it off.
I had to go up to like probably like 8 treatments.
8 treatments to get it off?
It wasn't just like that, it was done. It was, and I was way back for all this modern shit. It's like how it is now.
Oh, okay.
Now
Okay.
They got different lasers, different
they
shit
got a
now.
vacuum that sucked the ink out. Probably I don't know. he was shocked, bro. Like he was super surprised. I was sitting down at the house laughing, like, man, that's crazy. I remember bumping into a lot of dudes I was in the penitentiary with.
Right.
I was wild. I was wild.
That's
I was
right.
wild.
I've been seeing.
But the growth is so large and so big to the point where
Beautiful, bro.
they got to get to know you all over again.
You know
You're like,
what?
what?
You know the thing about
He's like,
it is,
no way. How did that make
and
you feel
not,
though?
not to sound fucked up or anything like
Yeah.
that. I don't want them to get to know me.
Right.
Like not in that negative aspect, because it's like we're not gonna be the same with you just getting out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta find your growth, bro. It took me a minute to find mine.
it's dope that you said.
You know my story, bro.
It's dope that you said something about, you know what I'm saying, about the removal of the tattoo, because, you know what I'm saying, you think of how many young niggas right now got their face super tatted up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Super tatted.
And then that was just probably something they was going through while they were younger.
Right.
One point in their life, they probably want those tats to be removed one day.
Right. Zach, you right. Stick, you touching on some real shit. You know what I mean?
You know
as they grow, their mind matures. They get to the next level. Like,
when you get like certain tattoos, I think now they made it so vivid to where it's cool to have face tattoos, and I'm not it's an art form. It's what you put on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, now
teardrops on you. You saying, "Oh, this for I'm crying for my grandma," or blah blah blah, whatever. Niggas in my era,
well now
we think you a killer.
Yeah, on the streets. On the streets, that's what teardrops supposed to mean.
That is true.
Right.
Back in the day, teardrops, you know what that means.
Nigga, you supposed to be straight.
Hey, Stick, he had 3 of them too.
He got 3 kills. He got 3 died.
He got 3 died.
Yeah.
Nigga, like,
He got 3 bodies, nigga.
that's real shit. You're not lying though.
Yeah.
You're not lying.
I'm
You know.
approach you the way you look. You know what I'm saying? So like, and you know, back in our day it was different though, bro. Like,
Yes.
we check niggas' oil for real.
Right.
And whether it was blood or crib, where you grew up, niggas knew you. We all went to the same school type shit. You know what I'm saying? Now it's
Right.
the television, the programmer got these kids thinking that they can talk to cats any type of way, and they fail to realize, you know what I'm saying, the respect policy that we actually have for our OGs when we were growing up. You know what I'm saying? Some of us really didn't respect our OGs. Some of us did, but at the same time, it was that one OG that
some
you
of
knew that you didn't fuck.
some of them didn't give us nothing to respect. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You gotta look at that point too. It's like,
shit.
Cause what was they teaching us? Cause I mean,
We came up in the era of dope.
dope, bro.
Crack, nigga. Crackheads and shit, nigga.
Like,
You are the Reagan era, bro.
Nigga.
oh yeah, definitely.
There was nothing but crackheads out there back in the day.
And I'm glad we're
nigga.
talking about this because it all goes with growth and development, like the levels.
And there was
of
a
growth.
lot of single parenting going
Single
on at that
parenting
time.
going on, a lot of
Yeah.
crack selling, cracked up. Man, I watched my dad be homeless down on University, like out in Zone 6, on a field trip, out here. See my dad downtown when I'm walking with my classmates from that era. You know what I mean? Like those
Damn,
type of
that's
like,
some deep ass shit.
like traumas. You know what I mean? I could talk about keep it 100. You know what I mean? But like you said, it's the dope era. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Single
yeah.
mothers, etc. Never negative situations that we had to grow from and become positive.
Yeah, and overcome.
Yeah, overcome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All of us. All of us. You had to be faced with that.
Lend me a listen. It's in my rap, bro.
Right.
It's really
Because
in
back
my
in the
rap.
days,
I looked at
like,
a lot of my homeboys
I
different.
guess
They're selling my
in
stuff.
their era, that was what was cracking.
Right.
And nigga,
So
and-
before
and
they
nigga
knew the outcome.
Outcome of what they actually
the dope,
partying with,
you know what I'm
smoking
saying?
with, selling,
Yeah.
instead of never not a short vision, not a long vision on what they was dealing with, not fully paying attention, just running with what's going on. You know what I mean?
You know, 80% of like the big dope dealers that was in our era, they are strung out now. And it's crazy how, you know what I'm saying, the times have changed on them and shit.
How it's been, yeah.
We looked up to these dudes growing up and we trying to emulate everything these dudes did, but they were half stepping the whole time. You know what I'm saying? It's like now, as an adult, the reflection should reflect in that.
Right.
It's crazy though, but they had some active crackheads too.
Actually, yeah.
One thing about being a crackhead, you have to have some goddamn money.
He said
You had to
gotta
go
have
get some money. You had to have some motherfucking money.
I know crackheads that didn't have no money, but one thing that they had that I could not stop, and I was like, God damn, that shit go. They had the gift of gab and they had hustle.
They had gift and gap,
I knew
hustle,
a crackhead that would pull up and be like, hey man, let's just
and money.
white boy here around the corner.
Cause you have to buy. You gotta buy your shit.
He never asked for a sample. He would have cash. He would be like,
Yes.
He wanted to spend 50 with you, baby.
He said he want to spend 50.
Showing love.
Hey,
Yes.
Here, come
Yes.
back with 100.
Give me the money.
Hey, white boy trying to spend 100.
Hey, 'cause
Right, there you go.
You know why? Because the white boy getting him high too. So he talking and willing to deal with
Crackheads
the white
have
boy.
money, nigga. If they didn't have no money, they will figure out how to go get some money.
Right. And really, a lot of people in crackhead. He was a smart guy at one point in time.
Oh, hell
Fell on
yeah.
hard
Hell
times, you know
yeah.
what I
He
mean?
just happened to fall on the shit that, you know what I'm saying, that he liked to smoke.
Right.
Government gave them.
Right. It's crazy.
It's
It's crazy how it takes over. And I watched my uncle, you know what I mean, be full-fledged crackhead all the way out there to turning his life all the way around and being like living in the mountains.
Right.
Plush the hell out, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm not saying that's all what life is about. Is I'm just saying
No,
the
I done
journey in
seen-
between from
I
here
done seen people
to
stop
there.
smoking dope too.
Right, you know what I
And
mean?
change their life and
change
shit.
their
You know what I'm
life,
saying?
you know
Get
what I mean?
clean to the motherfucker too.
Get clean and grow and work their ass off and be so locked in and
Mm-hmm.
focused. You know what I mean? Going after their dreams and their successes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of being from where that might have knocked them off threw them on a different course, a 10-year course of drugs and addiction. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Going through a lot, losing a lot, to like you said, getting off of drugs, getting their life together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And taking off with it.
Then
you know,
taking off.
Right.
And never look back.
A lot of the trauma, whether it be drug addiction or some of the traumas we might have went through growing up in the 80s, you know what I mean? Taking that, they took the negative and turned it positive. Now, when they did it, you know what I mean, it might have been 10 years later, you know what I mean, might have been however, but that growth and development, that's dope, you know what I mean? Be strong, we are strong people, you know what I mean? Going
Yeah,
through
because
different situations.
that's a hard demon to beat.
Right.
I think
And
any
you,
addiction.
you know, wrestling with
Any addiction, yeah.
wrestling with these demons, niggas, especially
Yes.
strong ass demon like that.
Trying to
You
grow.
know how many souls that nigga done conquered?
Right. Trying to
Nigga,
grow
you
and
gonna
develop
wrestle
to
with
a
that nigga right there.
higher level, you know what I mean?
Nigga,
It's a lot of demon slaying you got to do for growth and development. Like you said, your sword and your shield.
yeah, nigga, you
Out
don't
here on
want to
the
be
battlefield.
choosing to wrestle with certain shit, nigga.
You know what I mean?
Isn't it not ironic, but I find it kind of like crazy that throughout the years of us going into adulthood,
Yeah.
there was always a different drug introduced.
Oh, every like decade.
Oh yeah. They gotta keep a new
And
drug
now
out.
as an adult, you know what I'm saying? We're fond of the old drugs,
Right.
but now the newer drugs are increasing more and more. And
You
more.
know that shit that's fucking up the streets right now is that shit that El Chapo said he was gonna release on niggas.
What's that?
When he said, nigga, he was about to release the blue devil on they ass
Talking
when
about
them blue pills, nigga. That's what the fuck.
There's something else. There's something else that they just had come out of Florida, nigga. That's smacking motherfuckers.
That's wild, man.
Smacking motherfuckers down, bro.
What you talking about? That Flocka shit?
Nah, it's
Nigga, they always got some new shit.
Who in the lab with this shit, man? Go get them.
Niggas
Nigga,
in
they
the
just keep
chemistry
making
lab,
new shit
nigga.
every year.
And they're cooking, nigga.
The other day I was reading.
Hey, bro. 'Cause the Blue Boys had me like, boy, it's a damn
God
shame, man.
damn, nigga.
But for real,
The
man, it's
fentanyl shit is just it's sad because it's killing motherfuckers. Motherfuckers trying to get high, he ain't trying to die. God damn, that's wrong. That's like having bad work. Like, nigga, that shit wasn't even allowed.
Pinky.
That shit wasn't even allowed back in the day. You weren't allowed to walk around and have no bad work.
It's a lethal opioid. They call it U44 or U47700, and they're calling it pinky, bro. And they say this shit is 8 times more potent than morphines and substances.
Oh, wow. See, these opiates, man, that.
What is it called?
Pinky?
Pinky. Pinky. Yeah, y'all better stay out there. Don't even try the pinky.
Man.
You hear about pinky, stay away from pinky. They trying to fuck niggas up.
But, man, all these.
They got a zombie drug out there.
Pinky.
Silence.
No.
See,
Bro,
All they gotta do is get one of these rappers to start rapping about pinky. And here we go.
all these. A lot of distracting things out there, man. You know what I mean?
Distractions. Straight
Keep people-
straight distractions.
State distractions. To keep people off of what really matter, you know what I mean?
Right.
fake weed out the store.
They got fake meat at the store, you know what I mean? And they letting us know that it's lab created, you know what I mean? And then you know Russia banned all GMO, all of it. Russia ain't playing. I seen it last night on, I think it was CNN and I was watching, or C-SPAN, one of them, but
What's the GMO? That's that new meat.
genetically modified, somebody can help me out with
Meat.
genetically modified something. Yeah, but the meat, and they just passed a law about selling lab-made meat in the grocery stores.
Yeah, I heard about the lab made.
Stop eating tilapia.
I heard
that
of-
ain't no real fish. You niggas-
Oh yeah, we've
niggas
been
ain't
to
never
that.
went to no fucking lake and caught no tilapia fish, nigga.
Yeah, we've been to that.
That's
Like,
one
yeah.
of the goddamn man-made fish too.
Man, that nigga delicious though.
He said a tilapia.
He's absolutely
That man made
delicious.
that GMO fish.
But once a nigga said,
That's what a lot of niggas said.
they told me about the fish and shit.
He said, bro.
My heart was broken, so I quit fucking with the tilapia.
He said for real.
But that nigga is
He
delicious.
said that shit ain't real.
Like, come on, man. That shit was absolutely delicious.
Right, man. So even that too, that just bringing that up, eat 'em up. I'm glad you brought that up because that's even another part of. Oh, what's up, Mr. Bob? I'm in your chair, huh? That's another thing about growth and development. Us learning how to eat better. Us learning to recognize some of the stuff they're putting in the foods, how to avoid it, what's better for us. You know what I mean? Just like I seen a study the other day, they're talking about how bacon was introduced to. Right. A lot of people don't, and it's not good for us, but the way they introduce bacon with breakfast,
modified
you know what I mean?
organisms. That's what.
Organism, there we go.
Yep.
But how they introduce bacon with breakfast, you know what I mean? And now, if you read and learn and understand, it's not good for us.
Do you eat lobster? Because that ain't good for you either. That's a fucking roach of the sea.
Man, I've been eating the roach of the sea.
Orgasm.
Wow.
Did you-
Organism.
Did you see that word?
What?
Organism.
Yeah, organisms.
That shit
And
is
it's an S, plural.
Isms.
Isms. So what is these organisms?
Genetically
modified
These
organisms.
like worms or stuff? What is this?
I don't even.
They make
How do you
chickens, nigga,
how do
out
you
of
make
dirt.
lab-grown
Organisms,
meat? Where do you start at? Where's the first step? What's the first ingredients to making lab-made meat?
Right,
What's the
right,
first
right,
thing
right,
you put
right.
in the,
What do you
in
do?
The, in the bowl? Like what?
What is this? Putty? What is this?
What is this? What's the compound? What's the? I don't.
Yeah,
I'm
you
dead
growing
serious,
meat
though.
on trees?
How you growing the
the fuck is going on?
lab-made meat? What you
Where
got in
you
the
get
lab
it at?
That's making it meat. Is it gonna look like ribs? Is it gonna look like?
Are you aware that America don't have no natural resources? We have none. That's why we are robbing and pillaging and fucking all these other countries.
You know what I
Our
mean,
resources.
Stick?
We don't have none.
Not right. And I used to always wonder this though. As many people it is in the United States and America, as far as food, chicken, beef, all of this, how do they keep that shit growing and going?
Right, chicken only got two legs, nigga.
But how do they keep it going though? I mean,
You know how many chicken legs a nigga eat?
exactly.
They
So
grow-
how many
Nigga.
chickens do you gotta raise?
They grow chicken less than 14 days. You know that,
Right.
right?
That's what I'm
So,
saying.
but you know that ain't good. But
It's
they
not
grow
good.
it fast.
But I'm
14
saying-
days?
14 days they
That's
can make
from-
it
From,
easy.
from day 1
From
to
it.
14, the
That's
chicken
wild.
is fully grown. And if it grow any more than that, it gets like how you say that shit where it gets all
They get
deformed.
That's
and-
wild.
Bro, it's
And that's the shit
crazy.
they be chopping up and they be selling the gizzards and
Gizzards and lizards and those chicken nuggets.
I don't be fucking with
He
this
said
shit,
those
bro.
chicken
I don't be
nuggets.
fucking with that shit, bro.
Hey,
But
those
if,
chicken
I've always
nuggets-
wondered
Yeah.
that.
Niggas be looking at me weird when I be eating.
B, I've always wondered that. How the fuck do they supply us with food, chicken, and never really run out? You know what I mean? With all the people in America.
You know?
So,
Respect.
like B said, they growing it in 14 days, and that
So how could
that
you
make
grow
you
a full
wonder and
chicken in
concerned.
14
Like,
days, though? Like, tell me that. Who could get the concept around that? We still eat it though, but who grows a
I
chicken
mean,
in 14
it-
days?
The scary
Right.
part about
That shit crazy. 14 days?
Do you know that
From
these
listen, from
motherfuckers-
day
Nigga,
1
a
to
woolly
14, the
mammoth
chicken
right
is fully grown and
but
healthy.
when you think about all of this,
Now I see the money in the chicken
he
deal.
said, "Now you such
I
a
see the
hustler,
money in
nigga.
the chicken
You
business.
such a
14
hustler, nigga."
days.
This nigga said, "Now
How
I
many
see the
chickens? If I had 100 chickens
And you growing them in 14
in
days.
14 days.
So listen, that just show you how
These
much.
stocks ain't never
I'm talking
Listen,
about
listen.
Stick
I'ma
talking
agree
about
with
the
you.
money side.
Listen,
I'm
yeah.
talking about the health side.
They never
He see the
listen.
dollar.
This nigga see the money.
Nigga.
Listen, on the real tip, they never run out of shit. It's just all about what they want to give us.
Right, bro.
'Cause you
So
can
how
listen.
would
You can easily start your own farm, but it's only how far they're gonna let you get. You feel me?
That is
They
wild.
They gonna kill. You know what I mean?
They've been doing that. They've been taking people's crops.
Well, Bill Gates
a
been
law.
behind- Bill Gates
It's a
been
law
behind.
that's written. A certain amount of crops, the government can come and just destroy that shit.
And you know the ill part of it?
There's grants that they give you for being a minority.
And you know what?
Alga-
and eat 'em up.
agriculture.
Eat 'em up. You know what's crazy about this?
On your property.
Okay, bet. You know what's crazy about it though? Eat 'em up.
He said they get to come on your property and fuck up your shit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, I'll just
And
do
you know
it
what's
that way.
crazy about a stick is
Alright, just cash out me the bread.
Huh.
Straight, man. Alright.
Shit.
yeah, it just
Yeah,
makes you wonder.
you definitely can make some
And
money
the
out of
thing
it,
about
though.
all of this, what I'm saying it is like we really don't have
That's
no.
just with
We
one.
really don't have no choice when you think about it, do we?
Oh, that was
Kind of.
Where are you gonna get your meat from?
See, that's the thing. That's a key question that you asked, bro. And I'm gonna tell you where you can get your meat.
And is everybody really now? A few
Now,
people.
smartly, like real shit.
Right.
You can find a livestock farm out here and go buy that slaughtered meat. Because I've eaten slaughtered meat before. You can leave that shit sitting on 14, 15 days. That muscle that contracts, that shit, it won't go bad. It's a whole different vibe. The shit you buying out the store, glue and paste the fucking get together.
Right.
It's a different fucking vibe, bro.
Oh, yeah.
But then if you want to eat certain type of meats, I would suggest the protein that they allegedly say is in meat, because I don't know how the fuck they got a protein value on the meat. I really don't. That's all the technology that these motherfuckers got. You can find protein in meat, but you can't cure cancer and AIDS. And run into a bus.
It's very
Eating what you don't know is unknown already.
yeah, it's very limited. You know what I mean?
And
Matt,
we've been given it as children.
that's
So
true.
we're growing up with all these cancer cells and all of this shit that's fucked up in us because we repetitively eat what we've been programmed to eat. I ate different. My dad
Do you
was different.
think that because everybody been talking about that movie now, the Tyrone movie?
Right, that's what I was about to roll into.
Yeah.
As far as eating.
Do you think there's an
just threw all
agenda?
of us off.
Do you think that's an agenda, like targeted towards us, where they putting shit in
the
products,
food, in the
in
products,
food,
in the meat. My
perms,
opinion, I would
shit like
say
that.
I would
yes.
say they've been doing that.
Well,
Right.
They
I
do
would
it
say
to you in
yes.
They do it to you in prison.
Right. I would say yes, even
They
before
put
the
some
movie.
chemical in your food in prison to stop you from feeling sexual.
interesting. I heard
That's interesting.
because Joel Powell was saying he was putting something into the juice
I never drank Joe.
in the county
He
jail.
said I was in there for a while.
Yeah.
He said that.
He was talking about he was putting something in the juice in the county jail or something that shrink niggas' dicks or some shit.
And that's why I was bringing up the foods and stuff from watching what we watched last night with the new movie. Like really thinking about that, like it does make you think what they're putting in our foods.
They
You know what I mean?
cloned it. They cloned food for the longest, bro. Like when they came out with tilapia fish, right? I remember. I don't know who it was. Once I was
Right.
like, yeah, I'm about to make me some tilapia, and I was like, yo, what's that? 'Cause it sounded like a Mexican dish.
He said tilapia. Right.
It sounded like a Mexican dish, so I'm like,
Yeah,
shit. Man, what that here for? You feel me? I'm finna fuck me up some too. He's like, it's fish, and I was like, fish. I googled what the fuck a tilapia was, and I'm like, hold up, nigga. Hold up. And me and him just had a convo about pork. And he's
Right.
like, I don't know how you don't eat pork. I don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Then
It's just preference, yeah.
but you're eating a fish that these people made out of something.
What they talking about, Steve? Yeah.
That's what you eat. You nigga
Cousin
eat the
said,
fish that's
she
made out
said
of
she
something.
gonna link it. She said I'm gonna link y'all with black ranchers down the border.
See?
They have meat.
Good looking out.
First hand.
Man, see,
Real
nah,
shit, bro.
first hand.
Hey, but look, you go to a grocery store,
That's good though,
you
cause
buy they're like steak. Like say you buy 2 steaks, right?
yeah, cause I bring all of this up because it concerns me.
Yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
buy 2 steaks, you go home, you cook them
She
steaks.
says
You eat 'em.
the
You got
government
stomach.
grants
You don't feel right.
are
You know
for
what I'm saying? Like, you don't
tilapia
know all the
farms.
shit you put in your stomach, bro.
Monsanto GMO
Look at that
seeds.
shit.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
Look at
okay.
that shit, bro. Like,
Wow.
shit,
So
thank
they
you,
want
Jasmine.
you to grow the bullshit.
Right. Thank you, Jasmine. See, we learn, each one teach one, man. We learn. That's why I love to bring
So
up
how,
stuff
how,
like
how,
this. You know what I
how
mean?
you gonna get
People can give great
nutrients?
Damn, that's
How you gonna get
crazy.
That's
nutrients
crazy.
and
Ain't those
minerals from shit that
That's
don't even
crazy.
live long?
giving me GMO seeds,
They said we'll fund it,
but it has to be
but
genetically
you got me that
modified.
tilapia.
That man-made
Yeah,
shit.
some more of that tilapia.
And there was a point in time.
We give you a whole lake, a whole little pond, nigga, a whole little lake
that's
full of
crazy.
There was a point in time they was giving
They
us
trying to get niggas.
ostrich in prison.
Right.
Yeah, the ostrich. I remember the ostrich
That
meat.
emu.
Nigga, I was fucking that ostrich up.
Hey, Stick, say that again.
Hey,
Hey, bro,
fucking that
I was
ostrich
killing.
up.
Hey, Stick. Yeah.
Bro,
I wasn't coming home skinny, bro. I'm eating and eating.
Man, we fucking this shit
Great
up.
patty, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my
Throw a little
God.
cheese
Man,
on
you
it.
gotta survive. It's like Kunta time.
It was better than
You gotta
all the
eat.
other shit. It was
Right.
better than
Gotta
all
eat
the
to
other
get
shit
strong.
they put in there, bro.
Hey, it was one of my sellers was in there talking about he refusing to eat right, man. I seen him get so skinny in a matter of weeks. I said, oh,
What you mean refusing to eat?
I'm taking trays. Man, you want these cookies? Let me get you a tray. I'm like, nah. But yeah, they were serving that shit though. Eat it.
I remember the person that gave it to me. I was like, "What's this?" He was like, "Eagle." And I've been seeing all the other shit, right? I look at my commissary and I'm like, I grab it, smell it, and I'm like, I want a no pork diet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he like, it ain't no pork in it, my dude. He was like, it's fucking good. And I was like, what? He's like,
He
"Just try
said,
it."
what?
So I snatch it. I take a little nibble. I'm like, what is this? He was like, ostrich. So it's a bird.
He said it's a bird.
Man, because the meat is the
was-
meat
it
is
was
like
cool.
it's kind of pinkish.
It was a cool texture, bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
man,
fuck,
I fucked
ain't
it
no
up.
ostrich,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie. I fucked ostrich up.
Oh, crap, I was fucking that shit up.
I fucked that nigga up.
bro.
They put him on my plate. He got destroyed.
And that's one thing that I would say that they probably genetically modified that I ate.
You the GMO ostrich.
Fuck that nigga
That was
up.
some good GMO though.
But bro, how did they even come up with that?
We just gonna cook some
GMO,
ostrich.
genetically modified organisms.
Hey, but
Isms.
Hey, but where
Like,
have you
that's
seen
crazy,
Ism.
bro.
Hey, where have you
Isms.
seen like?
Yes,
That'd be
that's
like a
an
whole
S.
lot of shit.
Yes, there's a lot of shit going on.
Bro,
No.
Isms.
all the
No,
lakes
bro.
that they got.
Hey, and I probably eat
and,
some of this
and
already.
you need a farm
You
to
don't
grow
need-
this shit.
That is,
To grow what? What
Ain't
is
no
you
different
growing
from
out there?
Chinese chicken you buying, it's the same
I mean,
shit.
as you get older, all these things, all
Like,
these
what
things
does
are
it look
important
like?
to,
What's
to
the
know
process
and understand,
of
like what you
that?
eat,
Ooh.
how you
You going to
eat.
wing
I wonder if they got the
Same
process
shit.
somewhere.
Same
They
shit.
gotta
Wing
have the
stop,
process
that's
somewhere.
Because
like Oreo chicken.
I always wondered how you never run out of shit.
They gotta
It's
have
a
the
lot
process
of people
somewhere.
in the world.
At McDonald's, they got a.
It's a lot of people in the world stick. So even before all this, I used to wonder, how do you feed all the people in the world? How is it always chicken? You know me? This restaurant, that restaurant.
They gotta-
billion sold.
Watch, I'm
Like, you see
gonna
the billion
find.
cows, nigga? 1 billion sold.
You can't raise cattle that fast,
1
can you?
billion sold, nigga. In our lifetime, McDonald's has sold.
It just makes you wonder, like, I mean, and how long they been doing this if they just come to the public now and saying it.
These niggas have stomach aches, stomach cramps, all fucked up.
I got to slide
Oh
it.
shit, I see it.
Shit.
I found it.
What you find?
How a GMO is made.
I got to get out of here.
Okay, let's come over here.
The high is crazy.
Matter of fact, you can stay right here. I'm gonna slide right here. So I'm gonna just turn your microphone over here.
Okay.
Just stay right here. I'm gonna slide down.
The high is full.
You watch him on TV too?
Bro, like that block. Like that block.
Yes, sir.
One brief moment, y'all. We're just gonna readjust real quick. It's the morning grind at lunchtime, man. You know we on different subjects,
You
different
gotta read
topics.
it. How GMOs say they want a nigga to read.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Let me just get to the reader. But we gonna put this shit on the screen. Let everybody read this shit.
You said let everybody read it. You gonna load it?
Yeah, I'm gonna upload it.
Man, we giving out information, man. We dialing in, man. Learning some things, bringing up conversations,
300 people, boy.
taking in feedback, man. Just learning on what we need to learn nowadays, man. Each one teach one. That's what we do here on the morning grind, man. What's up with it, man? What's good with you, brother? But yeah, man, we have French Quarters, man. It's the morning grind. It's the Real Riders Only radio.
Oh yeah, real rider.
That's one of my favorite rappers right there.
Real Riders
Real
Only.
rapper, you feel
One
me?
of my favorite fucking rappers right there.
Real rapper, nigga.
Estimated.
A rapper that'll do his thing on you. And might go take you down at the end of the night.
Yeah, I was in Florence.
It's crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you though, my
What?
It's
my
crazy
cousin
that
got him on a better end.
who
but he
even
still
thought
was a
of
real
like
nigga.
I'm gonna create some meat.
Right, that is so wild though. I mean, so we gotta look that up, Stick, man.
You know my cousin
We gonna
Twan,
get
man?
that to play.
That he's Twan.
Orlando.
Or no, he wasn't 19th Avenue, Twan. Yeah. Yes, sir.
But yeah, we're talking about GMO right now, man. We're looking up some information on
How GMO was made.
how GMO was made. That's kind of wild. I mean, but
A process of making GMO.
it is a concern though.
I know it has to be on it. It has to be.
Modified
Hey,
organisms.
so do you think it'd be good if we made our own?
No, man, it just don't sound right. You know what I mean? And I know I've probably eaten some of this already. You know what I mean? But
Had a
just
burger the other day. It wouldn't even cook.
lab-made meat, stuff like that, and what they're putting in the foods, and I look further down the way on this is you don't have a lot of other options when it comes to buying groceries and shopping.
If you're buying livestock, you do.
I mean that piece, and I'm glad
You do.
we learning that. You know what I mean? That's why I bring it up so people can enlighten and help people go a different direction.
I don't like talking about my personal shit, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna do some real personal shit right now.
Yeah.
3 years ago, I got diagnosed. My wife was like, here, eat this.
Yes.
Do that. Eat this.
Right.
Eat that. Do this. Eat this.
Right.
Get this on the screen.
Bro, I
for you.
check.
Hold on.
And that helps. And that,
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's processed food. Yeah, you see a lot of it.
A lot of it.
There's goddamn restaurants all over the place, bro.
right.
You know what I'm
A
saying?
lot of
Like, you don't see no place where you can stop and buy livestock.
Right. Or they don't make it as available.
What?
You got to know somebody, and that's why networking is good. Like
Jasmine.
Jasmine said on here,
That's crazy.
drop some jewels on us. Where to find it at?
Why would
you know
you
what I mean?
just think of out of nowhere like, damn, I'm finna grow some meat?
You ever been to Texas?
That's wild. Yeah, my dad, he lived
See
in
how they cook
Texas.
out there?
Yeah.
Livestock.
Right. Livestock. Yeah. Slaughter.
You see that
Yeah.
everywhere. Livestock.
Yeah.
When you go to Texas,
So-
bro, when you go to a grocery store in Texas, that's real meat, nigga. You understand what I'm talking
Huh.
about? That's real meat.
Let me hit that one too.
Yes, sir.
Bro, we out here puzzled.
So, man, with the any mighty mo meat now.
Niggas talking about eating a turkey burger. Nigga, you know how lame a turkey burger is, cuz? I'm eating them
You know
motherfuckers.
if that's turkey?
Man, I done ate a turkey
You know
burger
it's
before
turkey.
though.
Yeah, if you grind it up yourself, it's turkey.
No, I'm saying though, but do you even know if that's turkey before that? Some niggas
It's
go
probably a
get it.
10-day-old turkey. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I done ate. He said I ain't
Better
tripping.
meat.
They probably grew that motherfucker in 10 days. I ain't prison food, bro, so it is what it
He
is.
said I done ate prison
Hey,
food
listen,
before. Like,
listen, I done did 4 years. I know exactly what that
huh.
mystery.
Yeah.
That is emu. That's what it is.
Chicken
Emu.
days.
You eating that emu, nigga?
Emu, that's
right.
a fact. Listen,
I've been peeping this, bro. I just know that when I was growing up, there was a lot of livestock and there were ranches all over the place in Phoenix. Now it ain't none of that. It's
none of that.
houses,
So
everything's been pushed
Right.
all out, and you gotta buy GMO. And niggas eating tilapia sandwiches and shit. And I ain't never heard of no goddamn tilapia ever.
Yeah, where are you finding this at? Oh, it's Plant Street.
Yeah, we just get the cracking right now. This is how a GMO is made, y'all.
A GMO crop. So a whole crop of this
once
shit.
they already
Crop
just
of this
legalized, one country
Wow.
just legalized that they can use fake meat. They just legalized it.
We doing it
Yeah,
now.
that's what we're talking about. And we're doing it now.
Shit, crazy
We
US,
doing it,
United
but
States.
still, but they not. They doing it underneath our noses because a lot of people don't know.
Play
I just
this
told you I
shit.
got a burger from Fry's. I swear to God, I cooked this burger for 30 minutes.
You find
and
it
the burger was
ironic
not done.
that these young women
Stuff is causing
lot of young
serious problems
First it caused them to
for
go
women,
big
for
and
women
big.
and
They trying to say it too fast. Go back.
he said go back.
That
So
motherfucker went.
what we're watching here, y'all, is how to start a GMO crop. And it makes you wonder, like, what made him even think of this, Steve?
resistance, bro.
What made him even think of this? Like,
What made them think of this? About this. That's what made them
Oh,
think
yeah.
of this shit.
of course, the money is just like, it's,
And we can feed y'all and be on fake shit instead of real. Yeah. We gonna make all the money, nigga. What the fuck?
and it's crazy. You can make this grow faster than the natural way.
Yeah.
Hey, so
People
if they-
buy fake stuff all the
they
time.
modify
Fake
horses,
trees.
that
Fake,
motherfucker still do
right.
horses
that
and
fake
shit.
shit sell.
You gonna put it on the racetrack?
But fake food, like, damn, I never would have thought, nigga. Like,
Put a saddle on it if you modify
Alright.
a horse.
I'm thinking you can, but I don't know how motherfuckers gonna run long long.
He said it could
Might
be
hit
a
a corner
trait.
or two and then die out on your ass.
Nigga done clone Tyrone.
It could be a
He
trait
did, nigga.
like
Jamie
resistance
Foxx
to
look cold like a
insects
motherfucker. That nigga look so
or
like.
certain disease.
Jamie Foxx like, cause he been in that hospital for so long.
Listen, that nigga,
Hold up.
that's
We missed
not
a couple
Jimmy
steps.
That
We
nigga
gotta
got
go back.
tattoos on the back of his
Go
neck,
back.
bro. You gotta pay attention.
Go back.
He got a hairline now.
They probably gave it to him when he was under.
I'm
Go
telling
back.
you, boy, they put shit in our faces
That's a
all the
play.
time.
I don't think they're cloning humans yet, bro. Like, that's well, I wanna fucking
First,
get cloned.
scientists
I want
look
10
for a
of these niggas.
desired trait in a plant, animal, or
You
even
see
bacteria.
I want
They
10.
look for a desired trait in a plant,
Wait,
animal.
wait, guys. We talking about this GMO right now, real quick. What'd you say, Steve?
It said first, scientists look for a desired trait in a plant, animal, or bacteria. A desired trait. Like, we like this trait about this nigga.
Let's make us a cabbage.
Let's take this shit.
Let's make it a cabbage. Oh, really?
We got one. We got one. Oh,
He
shit.
said we got one.
We got one. Here we go. Here goes the next one. It could be a trait. So they're looking for something that's resistant, for a trait that's like resistant to insects, or to a certain resistant to a
What's good, my
certain
guy?
disease.
What's good, my guy? We got Promise G in the
Once
building,
they
y'all.
find that trait,
And this Road Riders
this
on the
is
radio.
when they start making this shit.
But we talking about healthy eating, healthy
Brother,
living.
how you doing?
You know what I mean? And growth and development, Promise. Right now, we just looking up what they doing of lately is this GMO and lab-made meat and things like that.
GM crop.
What they trying to do to
GMO
us
crop.
and have us eating and eating healthy and stuff
How a
like that.
GMO
So-
is made.
Everything bad for you.
So like Eat 'em Upset, just having to change your diet, and they do say that eating healthy, eating right can really cure a lot.
The scientists copy the genetic code that contains that trait.
How do you copy a genetic code?
So once they find that trait, they look. And then insert it into the DNA of the crop they want to improve.
Wow.
Wow.
They inserted to the DNA.
Insert it into the DNA or the crop. The desired trait.
Wow.
Mm.
You gotta stop eating.
You gotta stop eating to get
And see if
nothing.
it's going to transform. It's
Man.
almost like a form of mutation.
Right. That's some.
Been that nigga. They been laughing us out.
They don't pay attention.
GMOs are tested to make sure they are safe to grow, safe to eat, and safe for the environment. Hold up, y'all done skipped the grip and shit.
How you mean safe?
How you just? So after that, after they give them the trait, they just grow it.
Is there any side effects to GMO? Any bad things?
Hello.
Hello.
Cancer.
That's the part I wanted to see.
The long-term ones that we don't know yet.
Right, that's what I'm asking.
So we are the lab rats. So I guess we'll find out when it happens.
Damn, see, that's
the
that
scary
bullshit.
part.
Right, that's the
There
scary
ain't no-
part.
There ain't no rash side effects or headaches. Or,
So we're just learning as we go, as we consuming
we'll
this. Like,
see.
yeah, that's wild.
That's why a lot of the other countries don't fuck with us.
Right, and
See,
I
see,
brought that up. Russia
Russia
banning. They
They'll
ban
kill
shit.
you, nigga. They will kill you if you.
Russia
do that.
don't even let. They say hot pockets are bad for you.
You ever wonder why people that are
They-
skinny and don't smoke or drink get cancer? You know how they be like, don't smoke or get cancer, don't do that. But the people that are saying that are like supposedly healthy,
Right.
and they get cancer for no reason.
Right.
That's like the same shit. You'll find out later when it happens. You know, it could be regular shit we're used to, like processed food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You never know.
Everything's processed. That's boxed up. Everything
That's
is
normal
boxed
to
up.
us. That ain't.
You supposed to be.
And you notice in other countries they have a lot of stuff banned that's allowable in the United States. Like Russia's like
They ain't allowing it. It's
They-
like
they ain't
diving,
playing
they
it.
don't have guns. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know what I
Diving,
mean?
They only got police only got guns. Certain places is different than our battle
yeah,
lines.
that's wild. You know what I mean?
They say you
And that's what I was just saying. Just in life,
land of the brave, home of the free.
it's a
But in
battlefield.
Dubai, they ain't got no crime.
Huh?
This is why I'm confused.
They locked your ass up.
We're free to do what we want,
Because
but
America is a
Free
business.
will.
got more shit.
But I'm confused.
It's a business ran by the feds, the CIA, all these
There's no
different
opportunity
agencies.
for minorities unless you.
After years of research, testing, and government approvals,
Well, we've been knowing they want to kill us. You know what I'm saying? They want to.
It ain't
Forge
you look at a bag of chips
known.
10
An
years
approved,
ago, and look at a
GMO
bag of chips
crop.
now, the bags are narrower.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing in them.
Full of air.
10 years ago, full of chips.
I just want to know the side effects.
say approved GMO crop can be planted by farmers for food, animal feed,
99 cents.
fiber, or biofuel. Biofuel. Fuel. Biofuel, like is this is they're making fuel out of this plant.
Wow.
Biofuel, that's a word. So this is plant fuel. Is it gas? What is the gas up? What is it capable of gassing up?
right.
What are they using the biofuel for? Is it, you know what I'm saying?
It's pretty trippy, man, just to see some of the things
Is it combustible?
that go on. You know what I mean?
These
You
are-
said,
these
is
are-
it combustible? Like,
Yeah, will it blow up?
Right.
See, all this information, they don't want us to know. Land of the free, I think the land of the uneducated, too. And when we educate ourselves,
Uneducate
there's two
ourselves.
groups of us that do, they make us look all like stupid, like we're conspiracy.
Right,
Really,
right,
it's
right.
still true. It's still true.
Yeah.
But they make it to where, like, how the world is, you know what I'm saying, to the regular, normal people, they just gonna look at us all sideways.
Right. Yeah, looking at it crazy. Like, what do you mean? Like, but yeah, other places is way different.
These motherfuckers is, man,
Yeah, so it's wild.
they always up to something.
Yeah, exactly.
You just
So-
you can't keep up with it. You really it's announcing the food. You can't keep up with that shit, man. You can't keep up with that shit.
So yeah, just trying to stay aware and
Bro, that's the only reason I
pay attention to the things that's going on in the world that are affecting that's affecting
Yeah, the GMO shit crazy
health,
now.
healthy eating, stuff like that.
Send the weed too.
Send the weed too.
Actually, they that's why that Corona thing came and all that stuff, man, and the chemtrails in the air.
Corona was an experiment by Tuskegee.
They spray our food, they spray our plants, the food that we eat now.
Yeah, all
they
of
took
that
all the
stuff.
seeds out. They took all the seeds out. That's why everything's seedless. Because they don't want you to grow. They don't want you to grow your own food. So
Right.
you grow
They want
your
to
own
control
food.
everything. They want to
Exactly.
control it. And
Remove that,
Bill Gates
yeah.
now is buying farmland like crazy.
Farmland after farmland.
Because that's on. It's
And they
control.
remember when all this shit burned up? Remember when all these farmlands burned up? That's why they burned up, because they don't want the people.
Cali, too, on fire.
Did you see that when they was pushing all the eggs into the ground too?
Remember they said it wasn't no chicken? Y'all remember when
You said what?
Yeah.
I had chickens in my backyard. How it ain't no chickens, man? My neighbor got chicken crucials and rock running around. You feel me?
Nigga, what
Yeah.
they're doing is
chickens
putting it,
for the
putting it in the feed. So in the feed, the chickens ain't laying eggs. They put it in the feed. The feed that you feed your chickens, they not laying.
Same thing to get to the
No, they laying, but they not showing, they not telling.
No,
hide,
they
I'm telling you, hide
they
this
they
shit.
can put it in the food. The food is
Oh,
like
I
you
know
don't.
that. But
you don't
most of
need
the
a-
time when they tell us they ain't got nothing. But
Oh,
for
yeah.
me, they got something, but they don't want to show us.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah, they been doing. That's what did Bill Gates say? He want to make the world to.
And that's why I said
800 billion
before you
people
came in, Promise, I was saying it's we out here in this world on the battlefield. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of spiritually, physically, mentally. You know what I mean? Financially, all of that, all the elites. You know what I mean? We on the battlefield trying to survive
every day.
every day. You know what I mean? trying to grow and develop. You know what I mean? And look at all the changes and things that come our way. You know what I mean? In life.
Crazy when you talk like that, though. When you talk like that,
They call you anti-Semitic.
Yeah, then you turn into, now you Kanye.
He said, "Now you ain't."
Yeah.
But maybe, how come you just can't be
Real.
wise?
Why can't
Wise.
you learn something different? Why can't you think outside the
real.
box?
Be wise, you know what I mean?
Why can't you be different? Why everybody gotta be the same?
Right, right.
Why we gotta
Right.
be? Remember back in the day, nigga had something on his shoes. You be like, oh, I'm not gonna put something on my shirt. Why
And,
we can't
and
be
there's
like
nothing
that?
wrong. And there's nothing wrong with being.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with being
back In the
aware.
days, back in
Being
the day,
aware of your
motherfuckers
surroundings,
be
being
picky on
aware
their
of what's going
haircuts and
on.
shit. Like, you don't want their hair
Individuality.
Yeah.
Real nigga didn't want to be like Joe. Want to be like me. You feel
Right,
me?
right,
I don't gotta
right.
be all like
Right.
Joe. I'm cool.
Everybody gonna be like Jordan.
Nah,
You
they
can't be like Jordan.
I can't make you barely see.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
This, hey, y'all
Yeah, but
gotta
so
do
just
what
being
we gonna
aware of
do.
your surroundings, being aware of what's going on, you know what I mean, in the world. Not saying that we have that much, any control of changing it. Like
We do.
We do though.
chemtrails, how do
Listen, we
you?
gotta come
There
together.
you go.
We gotta
That's-
stop being
that's-
selfish.
it's
Once we
impossible.
come
No,
together,
it's almost-
it's more of us than
No,
Black
one.
Wall
but-
Street
but
did it.
What I'm
Okay? Black Wall Street did it.
Where's that
I'm gonna let you finish.
Hey, you know what? There you go.
I'ma let
know
you
why
finish.
It happened? You know why it happened to us like that?
I'm gonna let y'all go ahead. I'm listening.
They came in. We need to separate though. That's
How?
the only thing.
How?
Man, that's the crazy part is shit. It's damn near
But
impossible.
it's damn impossible, and I'm gonna say this because we have no
Self-hate.
currency of our own.
Self-hate. We'll easily put each other down.
Even if we separate this
Nah,
and never, what are we
each other
using to
like
fund our
partners
business? What are we using to fund our business?
That's what I'm saying.
It's the
We gotta
currency.
go-
It's
we gotta.
the currency exchange.
Hey,
You know
just
what I
watch
mean?
this.
It's
Just
still
think about
U.S.
this
dollar.
real quick. This is simple as
It's still U.S. dollar.
Think about this right quick. See, we all, even them, are held up by something. Everybody held up. Like, just think about it. If you took one day, just one day, say 2 days, matter of fact, let's say a week, and nobody shopped at none of the stores, they'll fall instantly. Them motherfuckers, then you start seeing the effect. Them politicians and stuff that we don't get to see, they on the outskirts of the city, on the mountains looking down. Now, I go over there and I see $1 million houses. I'm moving them.
But what's gonna
They're looking at, they're built. They got liquor stores in our community and all the drugs in our community, and they sitting back and they making rules. You know what I'm saying? They hiding their hand. You know what I'm saying? And they doing shit to us. You feel me? But we in the back. You feel me?
I ain't seen that one smoke shop nigga in Scottsdale.
Me
I work out there.
Nigga,
Oh, that's
word.
true. That's
You ain't
true.
seen one liquor store either, nigga.
I ain't seen no Circle
They got
K
Total
nigga.
Wine out
No,
there.
no.
You said it is a total wine out there. You know what I mean?
Real
You
shit,
won't
bro.
see none. You won't.
I work out there.
Only thing you gonna see is Walmart. They got Walmart for everything.
Albertson.
And Walmart and
Yeah.
and all that good
Took
fast
our money from
stations.
them. Just think about we didn't go over there and go grocery shopping in their stores. Then they shit gonna fall instantly. And then we come together. We really ain't got nowhere where we
But-
can go shop.
But what do we replace it with? Not shopping with them.
Better do like Jesus if you ask me. It's fast. Shop like that before you know.
What do we replace it with?
Berries and fruits, we gonna start our own farm. We can start our own farm and protect our farm.
I'm not-
Just like they do. Come on, guys.
There you
gotta
go.
start a farm on
We
that.
gotta
There you
get
go,
some
right there.
bloodshed on their side. Once we get
That's
some
where we
bloodshed and
fucked up
stop
at.
them from eating,
Bro,
we
you
can't
hit
do
it on the
nothing.
head.
We just gotta build our own shit.
Listen
But
what he
listen,
said.
when they come burn
You
your
just
shit
gotta-
down, you gotta put some bloodshed on their side too.
That's why
It's
you don't
gotta
have to-
happen.
I don't
Either
know.
we like it or not. If they don't put no
Hey, bro,
bloodshed,
you see what happened when we did build, when we actually came together, we was rich. All of us we had bread, we was in our community. And then they came and they burnt. They said we raped the girl, whatever, and they killed that boy that was in the elevator. You feel me?
Right.
And then they can't. We was protecting that boy. We was like, nah, you're not gonna kill him. See, they always gotta tap into all what we doing. It's like hip hop culture. They always want to be a part of our hip hop or anything that we do. Hip hop used to be ours. You know what I'm saying? And then they tapped into our culture, and then the same thing with Black Wall Street. They wanted to tap into our money. It wasn't no white people in Oklahoma when we had Black Wall Street. None of them lived there. Then the government passed a law to where, because we was free slaves, we was so-called free. You know what I'm saying? And then government passed a law to say, hey, they can come here. So white people start coming in our section and start
Seeing how
seeing how we live and they saw how we living, they start building shit. So we said, okay, we found oil in our land. We didn't know we had oil in Oklahoma. So we found oil holes and we start eating. We start working with them, you feel me? We start working with them, but we didn't own the oil. That's what we fucked up at. We didn't own the oil. So anytime we invite them in, we had to go and exchange money and stuff with them when it came to oil. But anytime we go and we
Everybody mess up when they invite them.
Every race.
Every
time we
race.
invite them,
Right.
Don't call them, man. Don't invite them over. They gonna do
niggas,
something.
man.
They gonna try to take us over, man. Like,
Everybody they fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And they hide their hands.
Everybody.
Right,
And then they give us food stamps, and they give us
why they did that,
a couple
man.
$176 a month, whatever. That shit don't do shit. You
Yeah,
feel
but
me?
we're gonna take that shit.
right.
And then they put the woman in the house. Remember, if the man lived with you, you couldn't get food stamps. If your man lived in the house with you, you couldn't get food stamps. What the fuck?
She kicked the nigga out.
She kicked the nigga out, and the government
Father
became
out
her
the
man.
house.
The system became her
Kicked the
husband.
father out the house.
It's all systematic,
Period.
bro. It's up against us. But when it was time to go to war, we start dumping back at them, though. You know what I'm saying? When it was time to go to war, we start dumping back at them. Them motherfuckers came. We went there. They came back with fucking fire and burnt our shit down.
And
This what they did when they seen that we were fighting for the little boy.
come on, Black Wall Street, Wall
Yeah.
Street. No,
They lit that shit up.
no, what they actually did is came with planes and dropped bombs.
But they also had men though, 2 on foot.
Now,
they were spread out. 3
Ain't
men, 3
no
men.
farmers got planes to drop bombs like that. So you
Right.
know it was a bigger
it's bigger.
situation than
It's
just
bigger than what
town to
people
town.
even
I'm
thought.
mad at this town, he mad at the other
Yeah.
They
town.
had planes can fall,
They had
but
planes
also
and they
had
dropped bombs
men.
on them.
See, when we
Oh,
went
yeah,
to
of
war
course.
with them, they put men and they spreaded their men out. They went three men, and they all went into buildings like this, like self-made businesses, and they just started dropping fires. They spread fires and shit. Burnt our shit down. We ain't had nothing. There's people that still live who are alive to this day. That's family.
Y'all remember
was in
that shit.
Yeah, remember that shit.
Yeah.
But then white people was like, oh, y'all wasn't slaves, or y'all wasn't part of that.
It's now a
Nigga,
lake.
that shit is part of us. Nigga.
Black
That
Wall
was a-
Street is now a lake now. You know what I mean?
I know.
Underwater.
They got
Fucked up.
shit. They got enough money to build it though. There's enough.
Imagine that shit would have grown with it.
There's enough black money in right now that's circulated
Man,
amongst
think
black
about this
people
shit.
that they
If
can
basketball
rebuild
players
it.
Stop playing basketball for a week, for a little minute, and football players stop playing entertainment. We are their monkeys, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's funny to me, niggas like Jay-Z, anybody, you think you different than me? You think you different than me because you got $1 billion? I never heard a Mexican say, nigga, I'm the first millionaire. Or a Chinese person say, nigga, I'm the first millionaire. Or, nigga, that's only black nigga shit. It's because we is systematically mentally fucked up. And once we
think we
realize
better than
that,
Oh, because he said he the first black billionaire?
nigga, that's all niggas do is say, nigga, I'm the first black millionaire. Or, nigga,
But what's wrong with that?
Nigga, there's a lot
It's
wrong
a lot wrong with that. You ain't
Because
doing enough for your people.
what's wrong
What
with
you
it
mean?
is-
What if Jay-Z does something for
What's
his
wrong
people?
with it is you in the bag, right? Just look at
Like,
it
really,
like this.
does something for his people.
We all in the same bag. This is how I look at it. But when you say certain things like that, you separate yourself.
So,
But
yeah.
why do
And it's cool to separate yourself, but shit, why don't you separate from them? Because they looking at you still as a nigga. You see what they did to Will Smith, and then two, when
When the shit hit the fan,
when you still a nigga to them, and guess what? Even though you a billionaire, to them motherfucking white people, nigga, you got 2 pennies.
so
I seen a pyramid.
so is it the difference between the first black fill in the gap billionaire, first black fill in the gap scientist, first black? Is it the first black or is it what's in the gap that makes it
It's a
offensive?
slave mentality.
What's in the gap? Billionaire. Is that the offensive part? Or is it the first black scientist?
I wouldn't call it.
because listen, but a black scientist is gonna help out his black people.
But how do we know what
It's not even-
Jay-Z,
it's not even a
and this
part
just
of
ain't
it
about
now.
Jay-Z, how do we know
What do you know
a
that
rich
Jay-Z's done
black
for
person
somebody?
hasn't helped somebody?
That's undercolor. But what if you know that Jay-Z helped somebody? This is they ain't even
I would truly think, I
Well,
don't
he
know
did-
Jay-Z
he did,
personally, but I
release
would
that
truly
story
think
on Netflix
that man
about
has,
the brother
has helped somebody in
the
life.
brother that went something that through.
I would say that at least. I don't know the
brother?
man at all.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit.
Jay-Z also.
What's the story on Netflix?
But I would
Khalif?
also say, I would at least think I would at least think.
We got gay.
I would at least
people,
think
y'all.
he's
Y'all gotta
done something
realize
nice in
though.
his life.
You gotta realize just because.
So is it because he a billionaire now? Because it's like how?
Just because you do something, you think you do something good, but you try to hide your evil. Because there's a lot of stuff that I also heard about Jay-Z too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you feel me about careers and niggas that he done put on the shelf,
like Dame Dash, you know, or Benny Siegel, or and when he came here, Freeway.
Right.
But when he came here, Jay-Z came to the YMCA when I was living in Mesa.
Right.
And he gave a check of $5,000. Him and Beyonce. You know, the YMCA.
For real, out here?
Yeah, out here in Arizona.
Ah, I never knew that.
Which is cool and everything.
Right.
But nigga, ain't no hood nigga, we don't live in Mesa. When you give it to a community, you give it to. Why didn't go to South Phoenix or West Phoenix or you know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
They already got it.
But listen, see, this is where we get fucked up.
So now is where he.
Is this if
where
people
he
get it fucked
specifically
up though?
put
We
the
gotta
bread at?
always put a nigga in a
How does
category.
he even know like? How does he know where it specifically should go or would go?
I'll tell you niggas this. I get $1 billion, y'all niggas know who I'm looking out for, and everybody else kiss my ass. You say whatever you want to say.
Nigga, I'm giving all my money up, even
Thank
if
you,
I go broke.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
give my money to my people, even if I go
To your
broke.
people.
To my people, nigga, not nobody else.
That's
I don't give a fuck if they
Jay-Z.
not my people. They still my people. This people.
Oh, you're black people.
This
Okay,
people.
right.
This people. Melanin in their skin.
So you would develop something that can help your people.
Yes, I would develop something that can help my people without them being able
I'm
to
gonna
take
tell you
from them.
something that's called.
Provide a
If you really
service.
wanted to help
I
us,
would provide
Dr.
like
Sebi
afternoon programs.
went to Jay-Z. He went to big
Start your own
names.
barber school,
Oprah
something
Winfrey.
like that. Yeah.
Barber school, but
And
right.
he came with
money
the
wise.
healing.
So we know how to kids from
To
the
heal
age of 6
cancer,
to
heal
10
AIDS,
know how
to
to
heal
get a bank
disease.
account.
Right.
Know
You
how
know,
to
all
fill
of
out
them niggas denied him.
like real shit, like get a trade.
He
said
said
what?
it.
You said what?
Dr. Sebi came to our leaders because, like, certain people like them are black spokespeople.
Right.
No, that's what they say.
That's what they say. This is like Martin Luther King. They say Martin Luther King was like, oh, what about Malcolm X? He was a rider. Why y'all don't give him the...
Because that nigga was different.
Exactly.
He was different.
Exactly.
He used blame with blame.
Exactly. That's why we don't have him as
I
our...
think you gotta get rid of
They
that.
don't give him, you know, they don't give him to
12:30.
us as special.
At full value because
Feel
they
me?
know that nigga would have came back and
Exactly.
your ass, nigga.
Exactly.
And we need to, I
Martin
swear.
Luther King,
It's got
he's peace.
He's peace. So if his peace is good, don't y'all peaceful? Y'all cool. But I tell you, it's gotta be some
Oh,
bullshit.
man,
But it gotta be. You gotta. I mean.
Hey, nah,
Yeah, we on the morning grind at lunchtime.
Don't be
What you
afraid
thought?
now.
What you thought you walked into, man? You've been on radio the whole time, man. But
I'm like, are you on the show?
right, he came in with some energy and shit. Like, hey, but that's what we do out here. It's like barbershop talk, man. But we get on some good subjects
Nah, this subject is
and some real talk, man. But before we close it out, man, I just want to say, man, peace and love to everybody out there, man. Prayer, learning to pray, learning to manifest, learning to
Be
just
strong,
be
grow.
strong, growth and development, and learning to take the negative and turning it positive, man.
Because ain't nobody special than nobody.
There's a whole lot of negative elements out in the world, and we just learning how to keep going and keep pushing.
This is
You
the
know what I
argument
mean?
that I have with my kids. I got twins. Their first year in high school. And this is the argument I have with my kids. This is what we argue and shit. And they be like, oh,
You gotta get ready to go in a minute.
whoa. Hey, this person's
12:30
smart.
right now.
And I be like, dude, there's no such. To me, this is just my opinion too.
There's nobody
There's no
smart.
such thing as smart. And I
It's
tell them like,
12:25 right now still.
you can be. I think this is my opinion though. I think that you have to work to be smart. Who is that, bro?
That's you don't know shit.
Miko.
Come on, man.
She looking for something?
Oh, this.
She looking for what's in there? She
All
looking
of them is big.
for, nah, she looking for what's in there.
Hey, can I stop this dude?
Oh man, that's crazy. Y'all know that female right there?
We still vibing.
Who know that female?
I just didn't want you. I didn't want you to be late, brother.
We still live.
12:25.
Hey, everybody know that female right there that just came?
Yep.
Boy, that girl, man, one day.
She just rescheduled that. We just got rescheduled right now, so it's all good. Everything gravy.
I like how you brought that back, man. But like, to be for real shit, though, Sticks, I wouldn't put it no other way, man. We talk about good shit, but we definitely gotta find some unity with ourselves. We definitely do, man, because we can always say it, but until we put
we
our
gotta
foot
build
down
it.
and do it, it's gonna be always say so.
We gotta rebuild it. We can't keep on crying about the shit that they destroyed. We gotta rebuild it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not trying to knock Jay-Z, but you feel me? I'm not trying to knock him, but that dude got some real ways with him, man. And everybody got their own demons. Let's just put that out there. You feel me? Ain't nobody special. We all got our. But damn it, man. If I had that much money, I would definitely be doing some real young growth in my black brothers. You feel me?
Don't think all that shit smoking mirrors. I believe all of that be smoking mirrors.
All of them.
I don't believe all of it smoking mirrors, but some of it
them
is.
niggas' jewelry is fake.
They got so much
They
money.
don't have real jewelry. You have the most niggas that's going viral right now. Charleston White, and he don't talk about nothing but stupid rhetoric. Then you got what's the other dude that bought muscles? Cause
You talking about Kevin Gates?
Man Kevo. This nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like he bought muscles. This shit crazy, bro. Like shit that people look up to is so.
It's so down. It's like, why are you looking up to this man? But
the
you know
status
what?
That you got is not real, because if this status was that real, like personally, like you got millions and millions and millions of dollars like that. I know it's probably hard to go into a bank and be like, give me this or give me this much money or whatever. Probably take a couple days or whatever. If you got bread like that, I think you would live a little bit different. I mean,
Yeah, you would. You would want to do some different things. I want to go
never
buy my
seen
own
no
island.
mafia dudes flash money. I
No.
feel like that ain't none of your business how I'm living.
I think
You don't need to see my house. You don't need to see my cars. Nothing.
Think
That's not motivation to me.
I think a lot of black people are flamboyant.
Flamboyant?
Flamboyant.
Yes.
They are.
Yes.
You mean stupid.
But it's
They
what
are-
it's what they've been
And
told.
I'm one of them. They hung us with ropes.
They
And
be
yet we spend
flamboyant.
money,
And
we
on
go
the road.
We go buy the jewelry.
And they killing kids every day over it. You feel me? Now
You know
they
what I'm
killing.
saying? So like, don't get it wrong. I'm not knocking none of that shit. But at the same time, if you really think about it, like, it's smoke and mirrors, bro. We don't know who got money like that. And if
We
do,
don't.
I don't knock what
No,
Jay-Z
they
do
don't.
with his bread. Hey, enjoy your money, Jay-Z. Just give me the recipe on how to get me a deal.
The thing is,
That's all.
there's
I don't want
enough.
you to give me nothing.
There's enough successful brothers and sisters to rebuild it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All they gotta do is just
Put it in the
break
pot.
up a small ass percentage in the pot,
And they will be lovely.
But don't that,
and that'll rebuild.
I'm gonna be real.
That rebuild.
Sounds like begging.
No, it's not begging.
No, I'm
It's rebuilding, and they take money to rebuild stuff. They want Black Wall Street back. You want black banks. You want black hospitals. They got money
It
to
sounds
build
like
that
begging though,
stuff.
bro, and you're right. But are you gonna ever touch $1 billion in your life?
It's a business. It's
All right,
a,
you
it's
might
a,
not touch $1 billion, but a
it's
nigga
a-
that touched
it's a
$1 billion
business for
should
them.
be able to put it back to his community. This is what I'm saying. Like, and I'm not saying it in a mean way. If you got it, why not do it? That's what I'm
You
saying.
don't know what sacrifices that man.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. That ain't my problem.
Did to get that money.
Listen, all right, but listen,
That's why.
Listen, just because he sacrificed something, he can't go start something.
tax write-off.
I don't know. To me personally, it
It's a
sounds
tax write-off.
I'm not asking no nigga for nothing. I don't want
I'm not asking the
none
nigga
of
for nothing
it.
either.
I'm glad they got their money.
Listen, I'm
God
glad they got
bless
their
y'all.
money too.
Just give me the recipe on how to get it without doing all the buffoonery that you did.
There's no way. There's no way in today's world you're gonna do
Guess
that.
what?
They should be able to
I
consult,
ain't
cut the
gonna
fat
have
for you, for the people.
They should, but they're never gonna do that. Cause you know why? They can't have a nigga like you up there. You know why? They gonna kill you. Cause you gonna be too real. You gonna get back to your people. You gonna talk that shit, and they ain't gonna listen.
I ain't even gonna talk that shit. My action will speak louder than my words.
Exactly,
And
but
I'm
they,
gonna make sure that
but
my
they,
core
but
people
I know,
do
but they don't want that. If we had 10 of you, it'd
Like
be
I
a
said,
problem.
We don't know what Jay-Z did with his money. I ain't in that nigga personal life like that. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think that when they talk about billionaires and rappers showing us all these stacks of money, that's advanced money or whatever it is, whatever the story may be. I just hope that people don't let that motivate
Make them to go think they can
want to
get
do
it.
something like that. They
That.
can be something different.
Yeah.
I remember watching commercials telling kids how to be doctors. Remember that books? Check it out. That commercial didn't come on no more, man. It was more educational shit. Now everything is
Remember back in the day?
transgender, which
Yeah.
I don't knock transgender, but it's like
It's like you want your
push
kids
that,
to be
they
yeah.
push that on people. You know what I'm saying? Then they push all the other motives that they got on us.
Yeah, they're trying to have a class about it at school now.
Right, that's
Then they
crazy.
cancel you when you're not applying what they're applying to, which is
These
weird
niggas
shit.
is just mad, they.
How do you go to the comments, dude?
Huh?
How you go to the comments?
I don't know. If you got a billion, enjoy your billion, bro. You know what I'm saying? Spend it wisely. God bless us with
This
a
is your
billion.
camera.
No, I say you go to the comments.
Oh, the comments. Oh, I'm sorry.
Now I make sure my people straight.
Talk to Zay.
But I ain't gonna go buy back the hood. I'm gonna be real.
He at the
I ain't
crib.
gonna go buy back the hood. But I know my poorer people. I know they gonna be really good. And you can say whatever you want.
I mean, how far can you
Yeah, they
how
could-
far can you extend that? I mean,
They got so
Can't
much
help-
money though. They could.
If I had $1 billion,
They
I
could-
think I could extend that through my whole lifetime, bro.
They got enough
can't run out
money
of $1
to
billion
build it
without
if
my
they
people.
would just work together.
now.
Like there's
That's crazy.
the money's there. You think about how much liquor gets bought, how much motherfucking Jordans get bought, how much motherfucking money that we spend as a people, nigga. Nigga, the money's there, nigga, to rebuild Black Wall Street, create the motherfucking the farms that niggas is talking about, the farms, create
I would say not
motherfucking,
Wall Street, create a new Wall Street.
create a motherfucking a black supermarket, nigga. That's what needs to be created, a whole black workforce, so that where you create their infrastructure need to be recreated, because all the infrastructure is right now and shit is what, as far as organizations that go legally, could go sue for you and shit. It's basically like that's all that's really created as far as that's black and organized. You got the NAACP, somebody that could go and fight for you legally, but no, you need a whole black motherfucking force. When you talk about a workforce, you gotta have warehouses, factories, shit like that, where you got people coming to your warehouse and they coming in there to work. You know what I'm saying? Supermarket, farm,
So
all
if
that
there's
shit
a
that
real
leads to a
Illuminati,
whole.
If there's like a real Illuminati or a real big power to be, you think they gonna let that happen?
Nigga, it ain't about what they can let happen.
If they control everything else, bro.
They can't
gotta
control.
everything.
They can't control all this shit if it's money put into this shit, and we got bodies and we got people in there filling in
Bro,
these
Are
workplaces.
you aware that these people can play with your money? They did it to Kanye in front of all of us.
We did.
Adidas took off in front of all of us.
And
nigga.
you know what Adidas doing now?
Man.
You turn into
No.
a corporation.
They ain't had a sellout shoe
Bro,
since.
I don't
Swear to
care.
God.
Corporation.
Stocks went down.
Bro, I don't care.
You
They
turn
took
into a
that
corporation.
damn
It ain't gonna be my money. It
They
ain't gonna
took
be
it.
their money. It's gonna be our money and built into this corporation. You know what I'm saying? And that's how
It looked good on TV. but
that's how they
Adidas
would.
whack right
That's
now.
how they would
Nobody
play
fuck
with the
Adidas.
money. You don't play with it. It ain't gonna be my money.
Huh?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to go. It's one thing for a motherfucker to have a search warrant or something. Takes money from me directly. They can't go take the money from the business. You know what I'm saying? And your name or somebody else's name tied to it, like, nah, nigga, that's our money. That's the business money.
Bro, I just believe, like, honestly, and this is my personal belief.
There's no end.
What
to
you
it.
think? Eat 'em up.
You can't do it. It's just
I think that if you don't stay in your lane,
they gonna get you.
whatever your lane is, I don't care what it is.
Right.
If you don't stay in your lane, somebody gonna remind you.
What lane you should be in?
You said somebody gonna remind you, like,
I mean,
And that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. This bloodshed shit gotta come in. We gotta remind them what lane they gotta stay in.
see, that's another thing, like,
Like, why we can't do
going
that?
violent, that ain't gonna suit you nowhere. They ain't gonna get us nowhere either but killed. Like, it's repetitive, bro. It's been going on.
Bro.
years.
Yeah, but no, we have not been repetitive. We have not been killing. We have been peaceful. Let's march.
Us killing, man, that.
Listen, we didn't say kill. I said bloodshed when they throw bloodshed. Like, let's go burn up some of their shit. Let's go burn up some of their
That
factories.
sounds easy. They
Feel me?
They could burn up our shit. The only difference with that is they could burn up our shit, and then they get out on their own recognizance and they go home.
How about you go burn up? How about you go burn up the house they in there?
You go burn up they shit. You sitting in jail. And you can
All right, but listen, you right though, but that's only for the selective few. If you go with 10 niggas and you do that shit, of course, but go with 50,000, 100,000. That shit ain't happening, bro.
I ain't never going on a mission with you.
It don't matter. You don't need to go on a mission with me. You don't have to go on a mission with me. Because listen, I'm gonna go above you because I know what I'm about. You feel me? That you in the same position you in because you do what you do. You feel me? And I'm in the position I am because I do what I do. You feel me? That's what makes me different from you. So I'm glad you would go on a mission with me because I would never go on a mission with you. You feel me? Same vice versa, bro. You feel me? Everybody has an opinion. They like oxymorons.
But what's going to change though? We get to the end though. We get to the end.
Remember that Southside legend.
When we get to the end though. When we get to the end, what's going to change though?
Talking. Hello? Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. When we get to the end, what's really going to change though, y'all? What's really going to change?
Yeah.
That's the real question. What's really going to change? What is really going to change? What is really going to change? Nothing.
Head-on collisions hurt.
Nothing's going to change.
Nothing's going to change.
No.
You know why nothing's going to change? You know why nothing's going to change? Because everybody got that same old tone in their breath. You feel me?
What I'm saying
everybody
is,
gonna say this, nothing's gonna change because nothing's gonna change.
But when I say nothing's going to change, what I guess people don't understand what I'm saying. But maybe they do, maybe they don't. But after the fight, after the takeover and the bloodshed, this, that, and never, what is the bloodshed for? Or what are we fighting over? The mighty dollar, or the mighty freedom? Or the farms, or I mean, what are we fighting and killing over? The dollar, the freedom, or
I'm not doing none of that over there.
The land.
I'm not doing that.
So what are we? That's my.
We fighting over colors right now.
Over
killing each other over colors.
No, what I'm saying, if we mount up and get 50,000 people or whatever and try to go against. What
no,
they
not
have
even
said.
go against. What we got to go against? I didn't mean it like that. See, people put it in different perspective. What I mean is we get 50,000 people. We all tight suited up. We doing our own businesses. We protecting our own land. We protecting our own crops. We protect our own banks. You feel me? So like bullshit. I'm not just talking about no little kid shit.
Right. It becomes a lake, like Lake Lanier.
Right.
But listen. But they did that in the back. They did it in the past. Everything can't repeat itself, bro. You gotta have change.
What I'm saying is,
So-
I'm not
so-
saying that would repeat, but what I'm
so
saying
then
is,
what-
as
then-
far as change, we're conducted to a system that's been running
For years.
Long time.
Years. But who says we can't change that?
Right?
But who says we can't change it?
Here we are, real quick.
I mean, here you are.
I just needed you to say what you
But
want to
then is that for us to?
say. Every leader,
Let me see. Let me hear. I don't hear it.
every leader that we have,
Listen to real.
where are they?
Dirt in the dirt.
They did.
And what they were fighting for?
Freedom.
Change.
Change.
What I'm trying to tell you is, it's gonna, no matter who it is, bro, it's gonna change a little bit,
But it's gonna go
it's
right
gonna
back.
be repetitive, bro. We're gonna keep dying, and there's gonna be another person that's gonna come, and we're gonna die, it's gonna be another person that comes. No matter how much money
I
we
know,
got,
but listen, but big homie, listen.
no matter how much
listen,
land we have,
Listen, I
That's where
understand
I'm
that, big
getting
no matter
homie.
how many resources
I understand
we
that,
got,
but
bro.
how do you think that? How
That's
do you
what
think
I'm
it's more of
getting
us than them? It's more of us than them.
I get that part. I get what you're saying, bro.
No, I know that, but
Let's go
listen.
back to the resources part.
But I'm just saying
we
that.
ain't got, we don't
Because
have
we
no
don't
nuclear bomb.
we don't want no resources.
We don't
Nobody
have no
want a
nuke- We
farm.
don't have no nuke bomb.
All right, but listen.
If they ever got tired of
All
us,
right, but listen. Who says that we can't take? Who says that we
give me
once
one
we?
Drake concert, blow them all up.
You ever seen people get conquered? When people get conquered, shit changes, right? Because back in the day, they conquered people. No, listen, they conquered
We
people.
been conquered when we got locked up.
All right, so, but people, they've been conquered before. Spain's been conquered before. Once you conquer nigga shit, people tend to bow down. You feel me? And I feel like if we came together, if we came together, that'd be our nukes. You feel me? Because in Africa right now, there is a real Wakanda with all type of sources in over there. That vibranium, that shit is real. That shit is knock a nuke out the air. But we too stupid enough to go over there with some scientists and build our own shit. You feel me? Or try to compete. We don't compete for nothing.